My name is Apesi Mnyama Mkali. I'm an artivist. I do a genre called trad urban, a fusion of tradition and urban sound, and I do music mostly on issues happening in my society where I come from. I come from a place called Obunga in Kisumu, Kenya, and where I come from, there are a lot of stories that needs to be told out there. So basically my music tells of how we live, how we survive, and our culture. Yeah. Just like I said, where I come from, there are a lot of things that happens. Where I come from, it's called Obunga, a small ghetto. You find that most youths, if not guided well, a lot of youths are into drugs, are into crimes, but I'm trying to change that narrative, and I'm trying to tell them that you can come out of Obunga and say the good stories of Obunga. And what happens is that a lot of youths, when they reach fourth form, they don't join colleges because of maybe lack of fees. So they resort to either being prostitutes. If they are girls, they resort to prostitutes. If they are boys, maybe border or crime. So I'm trying to give them an example that I'm from Obunga. I'm also from Obunga. Grew in the same setup, the way you people grew, but I'm trying to change that narrative. There are a lot of youths that are talented. There are a lot of youths that are skilled, but how can we change that? And how can we change that into something positive? Actually, when I started, I got overwhelming response. They can relate to the kind of music I do. They relate with. These are things that happens in the society, where you find a girl has been raped, but the mother doesn't know the procedure to take. Maybe where to, after being raped, where should I go first? Is it the police? Is it to the police or to the hospital? So these are kind of issues that I'm trying to address. These are kind of information that I'm trying to pass to these women. Maybe because where I come from, Nopata, the mama, the dad, they are not aware of such things. So there's an impact with what I'm doing, because I'm trying to inform them through music. I'm trying to teach them through music. I'm trying to empower them through music. There's an incident where police killed some youth, and I was like championing for these guys to get Akiao, but now the police are finding me to be maybe ule mtiaji. You get that? So it's very hard. It's very hard for what I'm doing, to maybe come in good terms with the police. At least the MCAs, through the MCAs, because you know what normally happens, you have to follow the rules. And if maybe I want to talk to the youth, I have to invite the MCA, I have to invite the police. But you find that maybe when you go to the police are like, kijana mwenye anapinga serikali, the kind of music I'm doing. So tumebrashiana mashoulder, but with time, the more pia wanakuwa changed from the stations, the more pia tunapata good police. The area MCA is really supporting. The MP ni kama akombali kiasi, kumreach ni ngumu, but at least the MCA is always around, and he always is my fan, and he supports what I'm doing. Me, I write things that I see, things that happens in my life, and after maybe seeing something in the society, I take my guitar and try and make a speech, but through music. Try and tackle the issue through music. just with my guitar and writing and trying some melodies. It depends. It depends with the inspiration. Maybe there's a song of mine called Kwa Ba. Shida gani nafanya mwanaume kwa ba alale kwa ba. It's a dialogue. Like there's a problem and we need to tackle that problem. Shida siyo mlevi. Shida ni shida gani namfanya. Maybe it's the woman, maybe ni shida zake anataka kutoa stress, but how can we help such a person? So an example, that song I wrote it, I first wrote without the melodies. I just wrote the song without the melodies, the bars, the chorus. Then I now came back and did the melody. But you find such song, other songs, I get the melodies first, then I write. So it comes out differently. For me, Apesi, it comes out differently depending with the mood, with what has happened really. Because naweza kuwa nimeona kitu saizi, it takes time niandike. Because maybe nataka kujua details pia. Nifanye research yangu kwanza. Because I won't just see something here and start writing immediately. Alafu unaweza kuwa unaandika na kuna inspiration.